we have discussed a few ghosts on this channel already. We discussed it Alexa, we discussed it Taker, we discussed it Trish, many more to come. When we discuss the ghosts of the WWE, it's not just saying they're the best, like, because think about it, everybody say they're the best, right? And everybody got their opinions, right? This series is not just, and I'm not saying like they're like the best ever. I'm saying they're the best at what they do. At what they do in certain type of, whether it's a move or wrestling or promo or anything like that, guys. So today I said, you know what? I gotta talk about this specific woman right here. And I should have done it years ago. Now, I probably didn't do it sooner, but I think now is the best time to talk about this woman, considering the fact that she just got, well, I don't know what's going on with Sasha Banks right now. I don't know why she pulled from SummerSlam. I'm pretty sure somebody's going to tell me in the comments, but let's talk about Sasha Banks, ladies and gentlemen. Before we get into it, hit the like button already, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you comment on your thoughts on this video. I'm just going to show a bunch of awesome clips of Sasha while I just sit and talk about the one and only Sasha Banks. So there you guys go about that. So let me break it down for y'all like DX. Sasha Banks, right off rip, Sasha Banks is one of the best wrestlers in the women's division. Right off rip. And I'm going to tell you guys why. Because if you mention this superstar, let's say, for example, let's say like a Becky Lynch or Alexa Bliss or Charlotte, the list goes on and on. I guarantee you, if you make a top five, maybe even top three, top five list of favorite matches of this person's career, I'm almost banking on that Sasha Banks is going to be in at least like one of those names. She's going to be at least one of those names, because from every match that I've seen, like from Alexa Bliss, I just did a video on Alexa Bliss at Great Balls of Fire, or Charlotte and their whole rivalry, or Becky Lynch at NXT, you know, like, and not even just NXT, Hell in a Cell, that match, like, what all those matches got in common, ladies and gentlemen? Sasha Banks, and Sasha Banks. And I saved the best one for last. Who could forget Bayley? Best friends, greatest enemy, right? Well, that's what we got in both of those two. And I did a video about that on the channel a while back as well. Be sure you gotta check that out as well. So, Sasha Banks and Bayley. Bayley, what's the first match going to come to mind, ladies and gentlemen? NXT. And what's NXT? NXT Brooklyn, the first ever match. Some saying that's possibly one of the greatest women's matches of all time. Like, I guarantee you, it's at least on your list. Whether it's top 5, top 10. For some of you, it might not be, but that's okay. But I know the majority of the fans are going to put that match on their list, you know, and rightfully so. Because that match changed the game. Some say that match changed the game in the women's division. It changed the game. It changed how we looked at women's wrestling as a whole. Like, Triple H, he was like, just, if I'm not mistaken, I believe this happened. I believe Triple H was in tears after that match was all said and done. And I knew he felt the same exact way when they fought again in the Iron Woman match. Now, the Iron Woman match wasn't as big as the Brooklyn match, but that Brooklyn match was special, guys. Like, it's certain matches in certain type of, like, pay-per-views when you just watch a match and you just feel like you're a part of something special. You feel like you're a part of something historic. You feel like you're a part of something greater. And that's one of those matches that definitely got me feeling all those things in one. And possibly more. You know? And it's crazy, like, that, yes, Sasha Banks get criticism. All talents do. You know, even the great Roman Reigns and, you know, John Cena, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yes, even Stone Cold Steve Austin get criticism, believe it or not. There are actually fans out there who don't like Stone Cold Steve Austin. You know, you're going to have fans who like and hate something. That's fine. That's cool. On this channel, I always open the door for you to speak your mind and say what you want. You know what I'm saying? As long as you respect others' opinions. As long as you respect others' opinions, I'm cool with it. You tell me up front you hate Stone Cold Steve Austin, fine. I can accept that. You tell me you hate my favorite of all time, Mankind. That's my favorite of all time, guys, Mankind. Oh, cool, fine. As long as you respect my opinion on who I don't like. Let's continue. So Sasha Banks, man, that's one of the reasons why I call her the GOAT. She always delivers in the most big time matches. Like recently, Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks. First two women. WrestleMania, main event. African American women. And it's like they couldn't have chose the right outcome with that. They could have did that years ago, but I felt like that was definitely a good time for that, especially with how WrestleMania has been built up. You know, like that moment was great, you guys. It was so great. And yes, I wanted Sasha Banks to retain, but that did not happen. We got Bianca winning her first ever women's title. And looking back on it, it's like I think I was wrong. You know, I feel like I was wrong at that because especially what's going on right now with Bianca, you know, I'm not going to get into it because it's not about that with whole Bianca and Becky Lynch and all that stuff. But, you know, looking back on it, I don't regret it. I don't regret being wrong on that. I'm kind of happy I was wrong. I'm happy I was wrong. I'm happy that Bianca Belair won the Women's Championship. You know? So Sasha Banks, another thing, Sasha Banks cut great promos. She's not the best. I'm going to say it right now, she's not the best at it. Not the best in that division right now when it comes to promos. But she's not bad either. You know, somebody say she's like generic with it. Say, oh, I'm the boss. I'm just that girl. Like, you know. But it's still not bad, guys. Like, it's not horrible. It's not awful. You know, when she hits, you know. It's not like a hit and miss like a high say to Carmella. But when she hits that promo, she hits that damn promo, you know. So, I love it, you know. I love it. I love the way she delivers it. And I can scream to the hills have eyes that how great her promo is, but it's good, y'all. It's good. And I'm pretty sure and think about this for a second. Every time you hear about, like, think about the younger women that's on the rise coming up. Mostly all those women's, like, when they ask the question, who is your dream match? You hear Sasha Banks' name. You hear Sasha Banks' name in it every single time. Like, Britt Baker herself just came out recently and said, what is your dream match? I believe I heard two names. I remember two names. Charlotte Flair and Sasha Banks. That's the first two names I heard. I know there's more names in there, but those were the first two she just dropped on you. First two that I remember right off rip. And you heard many, many more times with other women, not even just in the company right now, but outside the company as well. You always hear Sasha Banks' name because they know Sasha Banks is that good. They know she can carry a great match, and she has, man. She has. Yeah, it'd be some matches where she just can't do what she can because sometimes she just limited to only doing so much, or she may be injured at that point. You probably can't even do this move or this certain move or whatever. But even then, she still hits. Most of her matches been a hit. Now there has been matches also that has not been like meh at times, but for the most part, ladies and gentlemen, is that when Sasha Banks in that grand stage on that moment right now, about to have a match at pay-per-view, she hits, and I'm telling you, cannot deny the facts, man. Cannot deny the facts. Now, the one thing how good this woman is, you know. I could watch Sasha Banks match any day of the week. And one of my favorite matches that I can always enjoy watching, and I've been on record for saying this, but Sasha Banks and Asuka put on some great matches every single time. Like, yeah, we got tired of it after a while because we kept seeing it, but every time those two women in the ring together, they create magic. I love the counters that they do, like the back and forth counters that they do. Sasha even did that with Io Shirai that one time at NXT Great American Bash, I'm not mistaken, right? They fought that one time, and that match was even fantastic. That was when Sasha with Bayley. I'm saying to you, well, from everything, from the women who want to wrestle Sasha, to her being a great talent in the ring, to even good promo work, great charisma. I can mention all those things, man. And I'm telling you, I know for a fact that some of you are going to agree with me on this. Those are the ones I'm really talking to. I'm talking to the ones who like mostly agree with this, but I'm also talking to the ones who disagree with it because, you might hit the comment section and tell me, well, what about this person? TM, what about this person? Don't get me wrong. Like I said in the beginning, this GOAT series is not about, I'm not saying like Sasha Banks is the greatest in the world. I'm saying she is great at what she do. Same with Taker. Now Taker might be saying a different tune. Taker, I'm actually saying Taker is the GOAT. Taker is the greatest of all time. You can make that argument. Like, look at that video, guys. Look at that video. When I talk about Taker, I simply say, like, this could be the greatest of all time. Up and down. You look at the pitch perfect, like, crazy, iconic wrestler. Undertaker's going to be on that list. Some might say Shawn Michaels, some might say Stone Cold Steve Austin. The list goes on and on. Fine. Undertaker, definitely, I know for a fact that Undertaker is on the majority of everybody's list from what I heard from fans. Trish Stratus is a GOAT. Alexa Bliss is a GOAT in her own right. I made all these cases, guys. Just go back and watch those videos on why I'm saying what I'm saying. This Sasha Banks video is no different. It's no different. So I hope you guys can understand where I'm coming from. But if you guys want to support this series, you guys want to see me talk about more GOATs in the WWE, hit the like video first and foremost, and then comment, let me know who you want to see next. Who wants to see me talk about next as the GOAT? I would love to hear from you guys in the comments. I want to see a certain name pop up for the majority of this video, and I want to see it. I want to see what y'all say. So share this video as well. Subscribe if you are new. I want to all the Sasha Banks stans watching this. I hope all y'all sharing this and liking this. Like it and share it. I'm telling you, every single Sasha Banks stan out there, I'm calling y'all out. Like and share. I appreciate it. I know y'all appreciate this video. Anyway, man, I appreciate y'all for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.